How's it going, everyone? So I guess this is not an unboxing. It's just basically I'm just showing you the box to pretty much show you what it has, because I've already taken it out and put it together, as you do need both your hands while you're doing it. You could do it with one hand, but making sure that there's no water leaks and making sure everything is fine. So this unit comes with a 2-year warranty. Always keep your receipt. I always keep the box for like a year or two, and then I toss it. So you get your leaflet here with what comes in the box. You have your silencer, okay? You have your hose. This is the hose that goes from your overflow trap and into it. That's pretty short, so I guess like right now I can put it, because I'm gonna have to go through the whole break-in period. And it's pretty simple. It comes with a couple of gaskets. You do have this little piece here to adjust, you know, your air bubbles, but I tried this in my, I think I had the 1000 BH, which was an awesome skimmer too, by the way, guys. I just wanted to upgrade, and so I went with the classic 90. So I'm guessing here, I'm gonna point out some things. Here you get the bubble trap sponges. There's 3 of them. Okay. You get your surface skimmer, which my old unit really didn't skim the surface per se, no matter how you adjusted it. And then you have your outlet pipe. All right, we all know that. I already filled it and tried to get rid of the air inside, so I will be plugging it in. I wanted to do that with you guys for the first time initially. Here goes your adjusting tube. Okay, right now I have it all the way open. I will pinch the line, and there goes the connection where you will put that hose. I guess you can lead it back into your tank for now through its break-in period, just, you know, while you go to sleep. You don't want this thing overflowing into the floor or whatever, or you can try to get a longer hose. But what I noticed is that this hose, okay, that goes, you know, it feeds the air into the power head, it's way smaller than that other hose. So I mean, it would have been nice if they just gave you a longer hose that at least reaches to the ground, but that's not included. Here goes your collection cup. That's another, obviously, that's another thing that's in the box. And this logo, guys, it looks like it was branded, like edged in. You could actually feel it. So that's pretty cool, all right? And you get your cup, your adjusting valve, all right? And that's pretty much it. And your Aquatrans 1000S pump, which I did go with. I was gonna go with the I forgot the name of Aquamax. There you go. I'm sorry, 1.5, which is the new version supposedly. I did not go with that. I mean, I've seen multiple videos on it. It seems like it could be nice, but it had a C-shade pump, and I had another skimmer that came with a C-shade pump. It was the eShops, rated for a 100-gallon tank, and it literally burnt out on me. And guys, you could smell it. You could smell the burnt. They changed the unit for me, and it happened again. So of course I just don't want, I mean, I'm pretty sure, I'm not saying anything bad about C-Che or eShops. You know, they have great products. It's just, maybe it was just my luck, but yeah. So anyway, moving on. When I finally got my hands on the Reef Octopus BH 1000, I had it for a while, never had an issue. The only thing that did bother me about that rectangular unit was that spinning these, you see here, you don't have to screw these 2 inlet and outlet pipe. You don't, you know, the other ones you have to spin clockwise, right? Righty tighty, lefty loosey, same concept. But when you you know, it always felt like it was slightly loose. You know, that kind of bothered me a little bit, but I replaced those parts with new parts, and then I solved that issue. But here we are. So it's the Classic 90 HOB. I've heard nothing but good things. I've called BRS, despite the fact that I ordered this from Marine Depot on a Black Friday sale, so that was pretty awesome. And here we go, guys. Let me try to find the plug, and I may have to unplug this really quick. Okay, let me cover this. There you go. Okay, let's see if we get lucky. Try to get all the air bubbles out. Motor's making a funny sound. It's still not priming. Okay, so let me unplug it because it's not priming, and then I'll try to put a little bit more water. I've always gotten lucky, and I guess this is my time to be unlucky about this. I've already checked for leaks, so I put it together, and I'll show you real quick. This whole 1 gallon container, okay, is what that skimmer takes. So I've already pre-mixed some salt, and I lubed up. Well, right now all I have is petroleum jelly. So I did grease up all the unions, all the connections, everything, all the gaskets. There. See if I get lucky now. Put this cup back on so we don't get a bunch of water on the floor. Plug her in. Just try to pinch the line. I'm sorry for the camera shaking this. Yeah, it's still not priming. And I just noticed, I think it, if I'm not sure, you guys see that? So they drilled a hole to break the siphon, I guess, if power goes out, despite the fact. That's pretty cool, I guess. Alright, so the pump is working, but she hasn't primed yet. And that's where we're getting these bubbles. Okay, alright, let me see if I close the valve, right, a little bit, and we can get it to fully. There we go. There we go. Alright guys, so I apologize. I haven't had one of those valves in a while. I haven't had to mess with that since I had a sump. Okay, so now she's gurgling, and let me see if you guys can see. Yeah, you see? Right there. So she's actually finally primed. I'm just trying to get all the air bubbles out. Okay, and then I'll show you the flurry. And excuse my little mess here. I got some stuff some Christmas gifts that are, or just gifts because they're already opened. Alright guys, look at that. The bubbles are real fine. It may not seem that way right now because they are, well, knock my lighting unit into the tank, right? That'll be great. Whatchamacallit, there are bubbles, since the unit is new, there are bubbles stuck to the acrylic, okay? And but once that's gone, you can actually see, so I can get you another angle maybe, right over here. No. There you go. That is just a flurry of bubbles, and there is a bubble diffuser in there. You're not going to be able to see it, but I'll show you on the box real quick. Okay. So right here, there's a bubble diffuser, and I mean, I did some research on this unit, and I'm really hoping that, you know, it gives me just the same amount of usage that I got out of the other one. You know, we all want some quality. And here goes your silencer, okay? And now for years, I've always put the hose, I forgot who told me to do that, right? So I've always put it on, you see there's one tip here. You're supposed to put it over here where there is no, see there's two on the bottom. So I had another individual tell me to put the hose to silence it on this side. So I'll give that a try and see how it works for me. I do have my TV here, okay, as you can see. So I don't want to hear this. I had my backup skimmer, which I've had this thing for about 5 years now, and this is the Red Sea Deluxe. It's you know what, it's been the fact that it's still alive and it actually was skimming, because it's rated up to a 40-gallon tank. So I got it, I'm soaking it right now in some water with vinegar, and I'm also going to put my circulation pump in here as well, just to get it cleaned out now that I'm doing that. And yeah guys, so so far I don't see, move some of this stuff out of the way, okay? Thank God I don't see anything dripping, okay? You got a better view on the back side. There goes your Aquatrans 1000S. There goes your chamber. If I'm not mistaken, I think that chamber is about 18 inches tall or 22 inches tall, or 22 inches grand total from collection cup to the very bottom. Either way, it's pretty big. I will be upgrading this tank in a couple of months. I've said this in the past, but I've never gotten a chance. I did, however, make a giant leap. As you can see, all of my rock is gone, at least the majority of it. I only got like literally 2 pieces of rock in here. I kept the corals that I like, okay? And wow, I didn't even notice. I don't even know how that Duncan, I'm gonna have to move that. They're gonna start stinging each other.